Out and about for a little bit today, and it is hot as fuck out. Oh my god. I feel like you could cook an egg on the pavement. I feel like if I just stayed in the sun for long enough, I'd turn into like the guy from RoboCop that got hit with that like chemical shit. Go smoothly.
Yeah.
You flip flop, stick to the pavement.
Not really.
Alright, can't use that for the heat analogy then. Thanks for ruining that bit.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
You're lucky I didn't get your abusive talk on this camera. You want to speak abusively to the vlogs? It's sacred, like a coin flip.
Yeah, even if I started building today, there would not be enough walls to put you through. Boom.
It's aggressive.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like the Hutzpah. Hey. What you doing by my smoothie? Just saying. The other half of these guys haunt me. I got Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Armored Batman. Need Wave 2. Aquaman, Nightmare Batman, Lex Luthor, and the Bat Creature. So I can complete the grappling gun. With half of it. God damn. All the beautiful spawn in the back. Bam. Kicking back, watching some old Ghost Hunters episodes. If you guys haven't watched that show, it's pretty good. And yeah, I just want to get everybody else's thoughts. Where do you guys stand with the whole paranormal thing? Do you think ghosts do exist? Do you think they don't exist? Do you think that it is possible, but maybe we make it harder to believe? Let me know. Oh, I should probably get a light going. Ah, where's my light? Lighting! Lighting! Lloyd's freaking on me right now, probably. God. Stick with me, people. I'm sorry that I failed your training, Lloyd. Alright. That definitely helps. Okay. So a lot of people have asked me, because I am a huge boxing and mixed martial arts fan, to give my take on this whole Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor situation. Also, the Alvarez and Golovkin situation. I will talk about the Golovkin one real quick first. Give me 1 second. Okay. So Alvarez knocked Amir Khan dead, put to sleep. He wins the belt. He brings Golovkin into the ring, kind of makes it a whole spectacle, says, you know, we could fight now, like, it's whatever, da-da-da-da. But then he vacates his belt. And Golovkin was the interim champ, so he has it now. But with Alvarez's statement, he was saying that they were kind of like giving him a deadline that he didn't like, so he vacated the belt to try and make negotiations easier. I don't necessarily think that's actually like a great idea, and it doesn't really make sense at the same time. Like, if you're champ and you make this big spectacle and everything, fucking facial focus. Just trying to get my mask up there. Okay, but no, if you're the champ and everything, you make this big spectacle and all that, you got to follow through with your word. It's basically all I have to say about that. Do I think he's scared of Golovkin? No. I don't know. I can't speak for the guy. I don't know him. I'm not that kind of fucking troll to say shit like that. Diaz McGregor. McGregor moved up 2 weight classes. Let's keep this in mind. 2 weight classes. He took a chance, did something that no other fighter in the UFC is willing to do, and everybody tries to shit on him because he lost, without remembering the first round, he actually landed a lot of good shots on Nate Diaz. He had him bloody, he had him he had him a little wobbled at one point. If you watch, you see his legs go a little rubbery, but he gassed out. It happens. And then he got tagged on his chin. That fucking happens to the best of fighters. Since when is it popular? It's the cool thing to do. When a guy takes a chance, you talk shit about him. Nate Diaz is a great fighter. Very dangerous fighter. He's been stopped before. It could happen to anybody. McGregor, a great fighter. He's been stopped before. It could happen to anybody. Two different, completely different weight classes. McGregor jumps up. It doesn't work out. He's getting the rematch. I don't necessarily agree with the whole rematch thing. You tried. It didn't work out. You got to go back to the division you're the champ of. But everybody's talking shit and everything. Like, a dude took a chance. Since when the fuck do we talk shit and hate on people because they take chances in life or with something that they're passionate about? That, like, what? Or, well, I guess it's also easy to do when, one, you've never done boxing or mixed martial arts, actually been in one of those fights, and understands how much, like, energy and everything goes into it. Because, fuck, like, we've all heard them, the guys who sit beside, like, who watch the fights, and as soon as it goes to the ground or they get into a clinch, they're like, oh, I could knock him out right here. Oh, what the fuck are they doing? Da, da, da. Like, stop. You guys don't fucking know unless you have gone through the training or been in that situation. Like, I don't know. Just people talk shit way too fucking much without even knowing, like, the whole, like, surrounding variables in the situation. So, I don't know. Diaz-McGregor, do I think he should get a rematch? No, I don't. It's kind of weird, especially with this whole UFC 200, where he, like, said he was retired, then he was back on the card, he still got pulled off the card. I get it. That's fucking weird, and honestly, even with that kind of made the hype for a rematch die for me, because at first I was like, alright, maybe it'll work, like, the rematch will be better, they can both have full camps to actually prepare for each other, we'll see what happens. Over time, the hype just died for me. Do I think he should get a rematch? No. I think he should go back down to his weight class and give that, like, defend that belt. If he's not willing to do that, if he wants to go to lightweight instead, then vacate the belt, let Aldo and Edgar fight for it at 200, which I believe Edgar is going to take that fight. And yeah, just fight at lightweight if that's what McGregor would rather do. But if at this, like, let's not talk shit about, like, the people who take chances, you know what I'm saying? It's easier for, like, in UFC or boxing, because it's a physical thing. You're watching someone getting beat up. So our fucking primitive, shitty, like, immature way of thinking, like, oh, he got the shit kicked out of him, he's a pussy, da-da. Like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, don't... Conor McGregor, I guarantee, could slap the shit out of 90% of you, like, any of the guys out there that are just random people watching UFC or the casual mixed martial arts fans. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk shit unless you understand all the situation and everything and what it takes to be in that, like, get to that level. And if you don't agree with that, then I don't know. You bunch of dicks. Yeah.
Look at that beautiful sky. Don't look at me. Look at the sky. Don't look at me. Look at the sky and the trees. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Stop looking at me. I can only hope some of you listened and passed the test.
I'm not gonna fucking walk backwards. Okay, so just went and got some subs with Nikki.
Yay!
The Subway has this really fucking fancy pop machine where you can add, like, vanilla, lemon, and cherry to certain things. So I got vanilla Mountain Dew, and it is pretty fucking delicious. And you got cherry root beer, mug root beer to be exact.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, like, that could be in stores right fucking now.
It
It could, it should.
fucking do it.
Fucking do it.
Diddy Donut.
Fucking Diddy Donuts. Whoop, 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 whoop.